I think one thing that should be looked at is when a crime is committed with a gun, the laws should be enforced, whether it's a legal gun or an illegal gun. That person should be put in jail for the possible longest time they can. And that's not happening now. You see so many crimes where it's not enforced, the times. And the other thing that I've brought it up before, but I've never heard anybody else talk about it, and that is securing the guns. If the gun had been secured in most cases, this person or person with doubtful background wouldn't have been able to get it. And if you make the people liable, and I understand that there was nobody left in that family, to be liable, but the point is that if you make people, that's right. Well, we know because he got the gun. It doesn't matter. Then it wasn't secure.
Well, I think. Look, no, I'll let you finish. Go ahead. But
I'm just saying that
right.
Anybody with a gun should be held responsible for keeping the gun secure, and especially when they know that there's a person with mental problems in the household.
Right. Discuss that. Right. And we
Republican and Democrat agree on some of those.
Right. There are some storage responsibilities if there are children in the house. We want to expand those if they're, if there's someone who's ineligible to have a gun and the like in the house. I would not want to use respectfully the test that if someone got them, that doesn't mean they were secure. Someone could have their gun locked up, and the lock could be broken or whatever, and I wouldn't want to charge that person with not having their gun secured. Safe storage laws are important. I think we'll look at that. In terms of enforcing the law, look, John Kissel, more than anyone, has led the fight against things like early release credits. And we certainly have put on the table and will continue to put on the table that if you've committed a gun crime and a serious violent crime, you should not be eligible to get out of jail early, period.
Especially when it costs less to keep a prisoner than it does those kids in the hospital.
John, I'd like to say something to John Kissel. I want to thank him on the radio. He does a great job with that. I think John proved his point when they had the early release zone. The guy, was it in Milford or somewhere where the guy went to the gas station, just got out, and he murdered a couple people or one guy. So what you said was right, but they keep letting these idiots out of jail in these nutcases. They kill somebody, they want to come after everybody's guns. But you were perfect on that, John. You hit it perfect. It was a good job. And actually, I want to go back to another quick story with the Petit family. I mean, that was the first tragedy right there, what they did to these people. I went down, and it was Judiciary Committee, and I said, John, I'm going to come down. I just sat up there, me and a friend of mine, James Brislin, and it was packed. So I got one seat up on top. And I'm sitting there, and I'm talking. I said, geez, look, this place is packed. And John was down there. And I started talking to the guy next to me. I says, what do you think? How's it going? He said, well, I'm waiting to testify. I goes, you are? I said, why aren't you down there? He says, well, I'm Dr. Petit, and I'm not going to let me get too close. And I remember I told you, John, I was sitting way up top. Because the Democrats, I guess, really didn't want to hear what he had to say, how his family was just brutally murdered. So there are things that we're working on. And, John, thank you for that. And you fought that to the maximum. Didn't work because the Democrats all voted us, but you were right.
Yeah, he was. And Dr. Pettit's a remarkable man. He's been through a lot. Yeah, yeah. And there were members of the legislature who just refused to meet with him, which is surprising.
I couldn't believe it. He was sitting next
Again,
to
even
me.
if you disagree, respect the man to at least sit down and talk to him. Did I last him?
I think you did.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Thank you.